Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Darkside Phil here, and welcome to a playthrough that I have been waiting to do for years. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite Final Fantasy of all time, okay? I played it once over 7.5 years ago, in mid-2012. Boy, were things different in mid-2012 than they are now in December of 2019, right? I lived somewhere else. I made gameplay content in a completely different method than I do now. I had a camera pointed at my television recording it. I had no live stream and interaction with anyone at all when I played. It was more like playing in an isolation booth, right? It was just a very different deal. And when I played Final Fantasy VI some 7.5 years ago, I had a lot of fun doing it, don't get me wrong, but it was definitely a different kind of playthrough than what I put out today. And Final Fantasy VI is a game that I've probably played more than any other Final Fantasy game over the years because I love it so much. And I've always wanted to go back and play the game again. In fact, the past couple of years, I've really gotten strong cravings to go back and play Final Fantasy VI again because I played it so many times over the years that you get that inkling, man, it's one of my favorite games, I want to play it again, right? Earlier this year, I got to play games like Super Mario World, which I'm still playing. And now I'm like, man, no, I got to go back and I got to play Final Fantasy VI. So here we are in December. Things have cooled down with new releases. We've got some leeway to do whatever I want with the streams. And I said, let's go back to Final Fantasy VI and let's do it differently this time with direct capture, with live stream interaction. Let's make this a really fun, organic playthrough for the kind of stuff that I do now in the modern day versus what I used to do 7.5 years ago. Now, the only difference here, I'm playing on the PlayStation 1 version of the game. You might say, well, why am I doing that? This game isn't really readily available on any modern console. You can't get it on PS4. You can't get it on Xbox One. You can't get it on the Switch. You can't really get it. You can get it on Steam on PC, but that's abysmally bad. Earlier this year, I played Final Fantasy IV, and man, that game was laggy. The frame rate was terrible, and people were like, whatever you do, don't do that because you're going to end up being very disappointed. So I said, all right, let me play a version that's going to have the original graphics and sound and everything. So there's two options. Sadly, the option that I used 7.5 years ago is no longer viable. 7.5 years ago, I played on the Wii console, which emulated via the Virtual Console the SNES, and I played Final Fantasy III, which was the American version of Final Fantasy VI. Okay? That was all well and good, but guess what? The Wii is retired. There's no more store to download games off of on the Wii, and my Wii doesn't have Final Fantasy III on it anymore. So I'm stuck. I can't get it on the Wii anymore. So I was like, man, the only way I could get it is by getting it via the PlayStation. So here it is. It's the PS1 Classic. Now, people are saying this game, sadly, it has new cutscenes that are added to it, which I've never seen before. I've never played the PS1 version of the game, so the new cutscenes will be great. But apparently the game has loading times. Let's see what happens. Maybe the loading times won't be so bad because it's the emulated version. I don't know. Or maybe they'll be awful. Whatever. The truth of the matter is, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal because we're interactive now. It's an interactive stream. If we have to wait for the loading, I'll come and talk to you guys while we wait, and then we'll come back, right? I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. It may be annoying for those who've played this on the Super Nintendo. And there's no lag because it's on a cart, you know, but outside of that, it is what it is. It's really the only viable way to play the game. So without further ado, it's Final Fantasy VI, folks. I'm pumped. I hope you are too. Mr. Papavera actually cheered and said, aha, refreshing worked. Can you hear me now? He did 2 cheers. Yeah, he was trying to cheer earlier and it wasn't working. I guess Twitch is having some issues today. And YouTube Mode did a 100-bit cheer and said, anyhow... Oh, wait, no, he says, I've noticed you do the same YouTube intro for every part 1. Is there a reason for this? I don't do the same YouTube intro for the part 1. Usually I give a little bit of background depending on the game, which is unique to the game. I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Papavera cheered. He says, I was seeing if you can name characters and have people pick with points. Oh, yeah, like, you can name the characters in this game. However, I'm sorry, Mr. Papavera, I'm not messing with it. I love this game so much, I refuse to let people change the characters' names. I'm keeping the names that are the real names. So... Lee Wanner. Oh, look at this. I've never seen this cutscene before. Oh, crap. Shadow. That was Setzer on the airship. That's Terra. So what's really weird about this game is Terra in the game has green hair, yet in all of the FMVs that they ever made of her, and also in the art, she has yellow hair. So she's a blonde, but in the game she has green hair. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why in the game did they color her hair green, but in all the production art and everything else she's a blonde? It's very confusing. I never understood that. But outside of that, the game's great. Look at this. We got a little intro cutscene here. I've never seen this before. So anyway, Lee Wander Charity says, Phil, man, probably my favorite game of all time is Baldur's Gate 2. I can sympathize with the feeling of always wanted to go back to visit it, and I'm not sure that this is the game I want to visit, but the feeling gave me my youth. I don't know if one could get the latter back. You may be right. The Imperial March. This is the intro to the game. That's Terra. As you can see, she's blonde. Ah, that's Edgar, the King of Figaro there. Cool. Cultured Warrior did 100-bit cheer. Oh, that's Sabin. That's cool. I've never seen any of these full motion videos before. Cultured Warrior did 100-bit cheer. So I've never seen Final Fantasy 6. My favorite is 7. It always will be. Though to be fair, I've seen 6 and 7. That's where I got my start. Maybe your passionate playthrough will enlighten me as 6 being superior. I got some idiot spamming the chat. He's out of here. Have you ever considered recording your own song like Pewds did? What are you talking about? No. Cactus God Charity said, Phil, did you see that the Resident Evil 2 demo got re-released with Nemesis saying stars outside the main gate? I don't care. Okay. All these pertinent things to the game. There he is! The evil General Kefka. So, you gotta wonder how someone like Kefka, as you'll see during the game, how the hell did he ever get, like, military power in the kingdom? Like, what the hell happened that he got in charge of, like, troops and stuff in this kingdom? Because he's a nutcase. Maybe it's just he was a really gifted magician, and because of that they just gave him military command? I don't know. So this is pretty funny. Take a look at this damn thing, right? A giant robot walker that roars. In the game, it doesn't even look like that. So that's Terra, and she's with 2 Empire soldiers, and they're going out in these walker devices. And that's the beginning of the game. That's actually where the game starts. Final Fantasy VI. That's a cool intro cutscene. I've never seen that before. I like that. That's pretty neat. Black Mage C-Type did 100-bit cheer. He said, Final Fantasy height. I was faced with the difficult decision of either giving this 100 bits to you or an extremely hot female streamer who would have no doubt fallen madly in love with me had I given it to her, so that's how much I love your content. Thank you, Black Mage C-Type. And Cactus got chewed again and said, that hurt. Well, Cactus got, you gotta understand. We're doing the intro of a game. I'm trying to watch a cutscene. I don't want to talk about Resident Evil 2's re-released demo. Who cares about that right now? You want to talk about that? Talk about it on a late night chill stream. Alright, Final Fantasy VI, baby. Yeah! Woo! And I played it in 1994 when it was a new release. Alright. Back in the day, were the graphics crazy to me? Were they crazy? No. Were they good? Yeah, like, I had only played Final Fantasy IV before this. I can't remember if Chrono Trigger came out just before or at the same time as this. I know I played Secret of Mana before this. But these graphics are a huge step up from Final Fantasy IV's graphics, so I thought they were great. Especially the combat sprites. When you're in combat, look really good to me. Okay, new game. Here we go. PW Dubs did 50-bit cheer. He says, who did the DSP tries the intro voice for your intros? Can you try to say it once DSP tries it? That was me. Long ago, the War of the Magi reduced the world to a scorched wasteland and magic simply ceased to exist. Aw, shit. Ain't that a bitch? 1,000 years have passed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been rediscovered, and high technology reigns. I'm gonna make the game a little bit louder because it sounds like it's pretty low. But there are those who would enslave the world by reviving the dread destructive power known as magic. How dare they? La la la. I love the soundtrack of this game, man. Oh, it's so good. That was another thing. The music of this game hooks you. Can it be that those in power are on the verge of repeating a senseless and deadly mistake? Yes, they always do. That's right, nothing a frog could do. This was the first Final Fantasy game ever that had a more modern setting. Robots, you know, metal buildings. Before this, it was all castles and medieval stuff. This was the first Final Fantasy game that took the series into a more modern era, which was really nice. Biggs says, there's the town. Wedge says, hard to believe an Esper's been found intact here 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Think it's still alive? Probably, judging from the urgency of our orders. And this woman, this sorceress, why is she here? By the way, I received a $1 troll tip. Thanks a lot. I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in under 3 minutes. I got another troll tip. Nice. Not to worry, the slave crown on her head robs her of all conscious thought. She'll follow orders. So, important of note, Terra, that's her name, is actually under the control of the Empire through a mind control crown right now. She's not doing anything of her own choice. Okay. That's correct. Merida Lucina, she says, Biggs and Wedge are reference to Star Wars and we're in other Final Fantasy games. Yes. They're the same as the names of pilots of the Rogue Squadron in Star Wars. I think the first movie, The New Hope, you'll notice there's, I think it might be Vixen Wedge. I don't know if it's Biggs and Wedge or Vixen Wedge, but they're in Star Wars as well. It's a cool Easter egg to Star Wars. All right, here we go. The intro. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Oh, I love this music. Mr. Papa Vera cheered. He says, I remember back on the PS1 era, I would say a lot when they had pre-rendered cutscenes with full CGI. I wonder if games will ever look like this in-game. Oh, times have changed. Zelda Mini says, which is a better story, Final Fantasy 6 or 7? 6. 6 makes complete sense and has a lot of twists and great character development of every character in the game, besides maybe 1 or 2. But there's so many characters it doesn't matter. Final Fantasy 7, half the cast has no character development, the plot's confusing as shit, and at the end it's just crappy ending. So, 6 is way better than 7 story-wise, in my opinion. La 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 la. Marita Lucina is my favorite field song of all time in Final Fantasy. It's really good. I love this. Yeah. Oh no. Poor Cookie. Cookie the Christmas pooch. No, Cookie, you must be upright for Final Fantasy. There we go. Alright, and so, the 2 Empire soldiers, as well as Terra, who's being mind-controlled, walk with mechs to the town of Narshe. It's a mining town up in the snowy mountains. Let's put her on point. No sense taking any risks. Forward! So what's funny about this point in the game is that this is nothing like the rest of the game, and you'll see what I mean. The Esper's got to be in there. Move out! Like, this is nothing like the gameplay of the rest of the game at all right now. Uh-oh. Machine riding self-important swine. Take this! Ha! I'll throw my dog at you. Haha, he throws his dog. Huh. Lobo. So, we got Fire Beam, Ice Beam, Heal Force, and Bolt Beam. Those are your choices. Insta-kill. You received 12 experience points. You danced and you found a tonic. It came out of the dog's ass. You hit the dog so hard with an energy beam that a tonic fell out of its asshole. See, that loading wasn't so bad. It was a little bit of delay. It wasn't that bad, though. Alright, so that's a dead end. I can't go that way. So as you saw, you're using Imperial Magitech armor. Not even Narshe is safe anymore. As you see, what we're doing is we're using magic that's coming out of the armor. Alright? This is a plot line of the game where the Empire has found a way to harness the powers of magic using armor like this. So right now we got Ice Beam, Bolt Beam, Heal Force. These are just different elemental beams you can use with the Magitech walkers. They don't really do that much. They're not very different. And the Heal Force allows you to heal your other teammates. And you can also see that she has more abilities. She has Confuser, Tech Missile, and X-Fur. I believe Confuser will confuse the enemies so they'll hit their own teammates. X-Fur, I think you steal health? I can't even remember what the hell Tech Missile does. It's been so long since I tried those. It doesn't even matter if these guys are so weak. You don't even really need to use those anyway. Am I going to customize the UI? Ask Kyle. I might. This is the default UI. Biggs gained a level. Wedge gained a level. Alright. That looks good. Of course I remember the Naughty Nightmare in Fallout 3. Who wouldn't remember the Naughty Nightmare in Fallout 3? What a ridiculous question. So, if you're talking about how do you customize the UI, if you go to config... By the way, look at the faces of the soldiers. They're so generic. I think I want to make battle speed go a little bit faster, but we're going to go to wait mode so we can wait our time. Stereo sound. For now, we'll reset our cursor. Maybe eventually we'll go to memory. Optimal re-equipment. Okay, so here we go. You can change it to be lots of different stuff. Take a look at all this, man. So, I never did this because this is so obnoxious. What is it, chicken or something? I've done all these. I've done this beautiful forest background. I've done the sand background. The only one I never used was the chicken. What do you guys like? You guys like one of these? Because people just like, get the blue out of here. What do you like? You like gray? The aqua is too obtrusive. I don't like that one. This one's alright. I would say this one's alright. This is nice, but sometimes it's jarring. 8 is ridiculous. I know. Who the hell would ever use that? What do you guys like? No, Frogadu likes 2. Marita Lucina likes 2. Do you guys like the gray? It's calming to the eyes. It's not like this is too bright. It's pretty calming to the eyes, right? What's funny, too, is this looks like basic, because all the Final Fantasies up to now had a basic background, but this is more like 16-bit, right? So I like that, too. Everything else we'll probably leave as default for now. Alright, we'll go with that. We'll go with that for now. That's cool. Let's see here. Internet famous McCroy just tipped me $6 to become the top tipper of today's stream. It says, Kefka poisons water for fun, but everyone thinks Final Fantasy VII Sephiroth is hot shit because he can walk through fire after stabbing a praying flower saleswoman in the back, powered only by his mommy issues. They nerfed the long load times. PS1 was bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. The load time ain't so bad. I would say it's a little bit obtrusive, but not that bad. Okay. So thank you, Internet Famous McCoy, for the $6 tip. Let's update the total tips. Very nice. We got a nice customized background here now. And, alright, let's continue on. In Narshe. I'm probably going to use the D-pad only because I'm so used to playing the game on D-pad, I'm probably not going to want to use the thumbstick. Uh-oh. Narshe's freedom depends on us. So it's kind of funny how both Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy VI start off with almost the same plot. You are, for some reason... Here, we'll try Tech Missile, see what the hell it is. You are, for some reason, invading a town that seems to be an innocent town. Damn, 410 damage, you hit that shit with a missile. You hit the poor dog with a missile. That's messed up. But in Final Fantasy IV, you play the Red Wings, and for the Kingdom of Baron, you're invading Mysidia, and you're stealing their elemental crystal. In this game, you're invading Narshe for some reason, and a bunch of Magitech walkers. That's it. Okay. Uh-oh. La 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 la. I think Bioblast does this big poison cloud, and I think it actually hits all the enemies at once, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Bioblast! Ew, a stinky toxic cloud. Ew, stinky. Oh, they gained levels again. Very nice. In the original game, it didn't fade out like that after combat. It just kind of like went right to black, so that's kind of weird it does that in this one. Oh, it can't go this way. The graphics are exactly the same as they were on SNES, so that's good. We got him trapped now. It's a pincer attack, so this is something in this game you can get attacked from both sides at once, and now you're at a disadvantage because no matter what, you're basically getting hit from behind. Pincer attack. The same thing, if you get lucky, you can actually do a sneak attack on the enemy that basically allows you to attack them from both sides, and then they get hit the same way. Look at that. So Bioblast is a group attack that kills them both. Nice. I'll probably heal next turn and heal Terra. It's funny because you don't know her name. Yeah, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, gained a level. Her name's Terra, but you wouldn't know that unless you played further. Oh, I'm playing this on the emulated PlayStation 1 version on PlayStation 3. Someone just asked, what version is this? I don't think she has magic at this point, so I don't think that she could just heal herself. Oh, she does. Cure. Never mind. I don't even have to, I didn't have to use the in-game, healing. There you go. Hollywolf Joey says, from what I can guess, or gather, Terra's hair is green because of her Esper side. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we get further into the game. No, I agree. I remember, when I played this game originally, I just played it, and I didn't know about the production art and all of that. Then later on, I got the strategy guide, and I started looking at art, and it all had her blonde, and then now there's cutscenes where she's blonde. So it doesn't make any, like, I understand, okay, she has colored hair because she has magic powers. Great. Why is her hair blonde in the cutscenes? You know, like, it's so weird to me that her hair changes color. They couldn't decide on what color hair she had. Alright, we must defend Narshe. Ah! Oh yeah, Diligent Doge says, loading times on Chrono Trigger on the PlayStation are even worse than this. Yikes. She can probably just do Bioblast to kill them all again. So here's Heal Force, and Heal Force is a way to heal without using any MP. Because right now, because we're using these robots, we're not using any MP when we use the magic. Look at that. Group kill. PW Dubs at Infinity Cheers said, would you consider yourself a shower or a grower? Neither. I'm a mower. I actually take a big lawnmower. I go right down there. Okay. Biggs and Wedge gain levels again. Very nice. Okay. And now people are like, oh, yikes. Why do you say that? Jinkies. According to our source, the frozen Esper was found in a new mine shaft. Maybe this one. I wonder. Here we are. Our first save point of the game. Whenever it blinks, it says an eerie glow surrounds you. Want info about save points? Fuck off. I know all about save points. I've only played this game about 40 billion times. So, unlike modern RPGs, you can only save on a save spot. So here we go. Free block. Very good. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. Boom, 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 boom. I can't fit my walker through there. What's funny is right now you can't go to certain areas of the town because you're these giant mechs, but, you know, when you're on foot later on, you can actually do everything in the town. Go through all the caves and everything. Were-Rat and Weepo Man. In reality, Biggs and Wedge could just be used to heal each other, and then you could use Terra to kill everybody. Which is really what you should do. Just have these two guys heal, 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 and then she just uses Bioblast and group kills everything. It's an easy way to get through this early stage. Bioblast! Bye-bye. Oh, never mind! He actually survived. You know why? Because he's a rat, and rat, I guess, absorbs toxicity. The toxicity of the Bioblast. Yeah, all the enemies have different elemental weaknesses in this game, much like, I guess I would say the modern equivalent would be Pokemon, right? How certain Pokemon have these weaknesses and affinities, but then they absorb other things. Same thing in this game. That's right, AK Trainer, he was a poison type. I'll handle this. Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through. Hooah! Wow. Impressive. We won't hand over the Esper. Wilk, get them! Uh-oh! Guess what? It's boss time! Dun, dun. Hold it! Think back toward reefing. What about it? Do you recall hearing about a monster that eats lightning? And stores the energy in its shell? Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Alright already. Alright already. Shut the fuck up. I think the missile does giant damage, if I remember. Yeah, look at that. Insane damage. Alright, Snake Eater just cheered. He said, a major detractor channel gets shut down. Will you be eligible for years of money owed from them stealing your content? No. If anything gets shut down on YouTube, it'll get shut down, but I'll have nothing to do with it, and I won't benefit from it besides them basically just not being around anymore, you know? Alright, so now that he's in his shell, now is the opportunity to basically heal a lot. Because if you keep hitting the shell, I think what happens is it charges up. Yeah, see? So we need to keep healing each other until he comes out of his shell again, and then we hit each other. La, 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 la. I love the boss music in this game. This is the regular boss theme, but some of the boss themes later on are really good. Groove. Okay, he's back. La 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 la. Come on! Have a tech missile! Oh! And that's it. Very good. Marito Lucina says there's a defend option, right? When you are by yourself, not in a mech walker, yeah, later on there's a defend option. Right now there's not because you're in a mech walker. So, an anonymous cheer said a 75-bit cheer. Thank you very much. PW Dub cheer says this cat like Final Fantasy. Nah, she never really been into it. Okay. Melphis TV says, that's funny, they made a hunt target in Final Fantasy XIV from that. But yeah, dude, a lot of the future Final Fantasy games took from previous Final Fantasies. Like, there's a lot of enemies from this game that are in future Final Fantasy games, for sure. Vaporite. I think, I'm trying to remember if it's fire this is weak to. Let's see. Yep. I think Vaporite, it absorbs a certain elemental type, but I can't remember which one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. This is the frozen Esper. What the hell? Tritok. Hey, what's the matter? Do you know something we don't? The frozen creature began emitting an eerie light. Whoa. Whoa. Where's that light coming from? Wah! Hey, Wedge, where are you? What's happening? Wah! What the heck? Hey! Blew up my mech, you jerk. And that's it. She dies. That's the end of the game. It's pretty short Final Fantasy, but it's pretty good. Oh, wait. Ah, my ear itches. Oh, am I supposed to move? I think I'm supposed to move. Ugh. Where am I? Whoa! And I only just removed the crown. Head hurts. Easy, this is a slave crown. The others had complete control over you while you were wearing it. I can't remember a thing. Well, don't worry, it'll all come back to you, in time that is. A mysterious young woman, controlled by the Empire, and born with the gift of magic. I think you can actually change it, if I remember correctly, to have lowercase, which I want to do. There we go. My name is Terra. Impressive! I never heard of anyone recovering this fast. Yeah, this is beautiful music. I agree. I love this soundtrack. Uh-oh. Open up! Give us back that girl in the Empire's Magitech armor! Open this door! We want that girl! She's an officer of the Empire! Empire? Magitech armor? Look, I have to get you out of here. I don't have any time to explain. Over here! Oh, okay. So here's the deal. In the original Final Fantasy VI, you walked this slow the entire time. See how slow you walked? And everyone complained. So in every single future version of the game, if you hold down circle, you walk double speed. Now the thing is, there was an ability to walk double speed, but you had to equip an item called the sprint shoes to do so. And everyone complained, oh man, that sucks. You have to put an accessory on to walk fast. That's really frustrating. So they ended up removing it completely. Like, you don't have to do it anymore. You just hold circle down. So I'm going to be doing that. She's up there. Basically, it makes the game slightly less time consuming, and it makes the game a little bit easier because you can always equip an accessory. It doesn't waste an accessory slot to have the sprint shoes on. That's right, that is lore. I agree. That's nice lore for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Repo Man and Vaporite. Now, like most games, or RPGs, this is the hardest part of the game because you're very weak and you have to fight enemies by yourself. Also, in this game, you can actually have spells that hit all enemies. If you press the select button, it'll do a group magic spell against all enemies, and that's what I'm going to do. She blocked the wrench. Look at that. Fire. Yeah. Very nice. La, 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 la. Was I one of the people who complained about it? No, because here's the thing. I had only played previous Final Fantasy games. There was no sprint option at all in the previous Final Fantasy games. There was no item you could equip to walk faster. You were just slow as dirt in those games. So, oops, oh crap. So, for me, it was like a godsend that in this game, you could actually, you could do things faster, you know? So for me, I liked it. I was happy about it. Faith in 131 just reset for 34 months. He says, oh man, DSP returns to Final Fantasy VI. I remember watching your first go-around with the game and learned so much. Glad to see you doing what you love. I am super happy and stoked to be playing this in the next, few weeks to month. Because I love this game so much, man. So thank you, Faithin. Kyle is getting way ahead of himself. He's like, are you going to keep an Esper or are you going to sacrifice it to get a rare weapon? We'll figure that out near the end of the game. Vincent says, I'm loving you keep telling us lore. I will tell you as much lore as I can remember. It's been a long time since I played this game. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Vaporite. A preemptive attack, that means you get to attack first before they can move. Yeah. Am I going to save state? You can't save state in this game. There's no save state in Final Fantasy 3, 6, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if there is in any future version. You can't save state in this. You have to save at a save point. Is this Final Fantasy new? Yes, this is the new hotness. Just came out. Phoenix down. That's obviously the item that revives you. Were-rat. How dare you hit me with it, with your disgusting, filthy claws and giant sharp teeth. You creature. Disgusting creature. Suck on this. Insomnia to me did a 100-bit cheer. I said, nice, some Final Fantasy. Alright. Hey. Would I ever learn to speedrun a game? Maybe eventually if people really wanted to see it, but... Oh, sleeping bag you use at a save point, and it partially restores, I believe, your HP and MP. But I can't remember how it works. I almost never use sleeping bags. Like, almost never. By the way, to the left there's a door, but you can't open it right now. It blends in with the wall, but you can't use it right now, so there's no point in me going over there. Alright. Oh no! A pincer attack! Disaster! So when you're in a pincer attack, you cannot attack all enemies, which really stinks. I wonder if I can kill her or kill these things with just one hit. Not kill her. Kill these enemies with one hit. Let me try. Oh, I just killed them with one hit. That's what I should have done, man. Tonic times 2. Tonic's your healing item. Vince says, I hope this releases for PS4. You know, it does suck that you have to have PS3 to play this. There's no modern version of it. I agree with you. And what's up, Jay Bowler? Good to see you today. Final Fantasy or Zelda Link to the Past? Oh, now you're... Dude, that's a tough decision. Zelda Link to the Past or Final Fantasy 6. I mean, this game's way longer, but Zelda's an action-based RPG-style game. That's a tough decision, man. I don't know if I can make that decision right now. Uh-oh. 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 She's cornered. Oh! A convenient landslide. Ouch. Ouch. That hurt. Huh. Uh-oh, Kefka's first appearance. My sweet little magic user. With the slave crown, I'll practically own you. Ah. And then he laughs. Maniacal laugh! Maniacal laugh! Dun, 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 dun. Fire beam! Wee! Good! Burn up everything! La 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 la. They're all the leaders of the Empire. Gestal, the Emperor, says, we stand on the brink of a major breakthrough. In the days to come, we'll witness a total revival of magic. It is our destiny, and ours alone, to make this mystic force and claim what is rightfully ours. Yes. All hail! With our newfound power, nothing can stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestal! Those are the 3 generals of the Empire backing the Emperor. That's right. That's right. And so, Terra's dead. The end. No. Kidding. Look who it is! It's our other protagonist hero. It's funny because this game has quite a few protagonists, I would say, and everyone kind of has their own favorite character. Quite frankly, this character we're about to be introduced to is actually one of the weaker characters of the game. Like, compared to most other characters in the game, in combat, he's really bad. But it's funny because he's really like one of the main two characters of the game. Alright, old man says, took you long enough. How goes the robbing and plundering trade? Oh? Look at his face. Oh? What you say, bro? Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler searching the world over for relics of the past. Oh yeah, I love this song. That's right, his name is Locke, but we're gonna spell it correctly with lowercase letters. He's a thief type, and that's why he kind of stinks. And later in the game, he has the ability to like double steal and hit, but until then, he's really crappy. I prefer the term treasure hunter. Ha! Semantic nonsense. Hey, there's a huge difference. Anyway, were you the one who sent for me? Yeah, there's a girl I'd like you to meet. Huh? They better not have anything to do with that Magitech riding Imperial witch. Imperial troops are pursuing her even as we speak. This town is no match for the Empire. Our independence can only be assured if we join forces with the Returners, an underground resistance movement. That girl wasn't responsible for her actions, so we must get her to understand our dilemma. Excuse me. Alright, I think we better help her. I love this music. Agreed. Make your way first to Figaro and talk to the king. It's like, this is like his theme song. That's his theme song, but it sounds like a victory theme, doesn't it? I love that. It's like, da 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 da. Haha! The gallant hero Locke, even though he is a knave and a thief. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now we gotcha. Wonderful. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Kupo! Haha! Look who it is. Moogles, are you saying that you want to help me? Yes. Kupo! The Moogles want to help. That's cool. Use us to save Terra from the guards. Need more information? So, this is the introduction of a brand new thing that they never really went back to in Final Fantasy. It's the multi-party battle system. It's only used in this game maybe 2 or 3 times, the entirety of the game, but they promoted it heavily as, oh, Final Fantasy VI is a multi-battle system where you have more than one party and you can switch between parties on the fly. But in reality, it's a gimmick that wasn't really used that much. Let's read more information just to see what the buttons are here. You fight using 3 different groups. Press square to switch between them. Your job is to defeat the commander of the guards before his men reach Terra. Save her or else. What happens if you don't save Terra? Game over, man. Game over. So, we got 3 different parties. And this party has Locke and 3 Moogles. See that? And each other party has, I believe, 3 to 4 Moogles in it. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to position each party to block one of these walkways, okay? So you put Locke there. And by the way, during these multi-party battles, you cannot walk faster. See, I'm holding the button, you're walking slowly. So what you do is you put one of these guys in front of each walkway. Now, there's no way that the enemies could ever get to Terra because you're blocking each one of the ways. And then you can actively engage the enemies if you want. It's up to you. Alright, here they are. Vol Mammoth and Lobo and a bunch of Moogles. Look at their names. Everyone fight. Ouch, that hurt. Look at that, he threw a boomerang. That was awesome. Yeah, they all have various different weapons that they use. They're all warrior Moogles. La 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 la. Now it's time for Locke's party to fight. So you always want to take out the stupid Mammoth first, because if you don't, it uses that group ability that hits you all with ice. This blizzard, yeah. And it hurts. So you gotta kill the stupid Mammoth right away. Also, it keeps hitting your party with that. Oh, yeah, the freaking, what is that called? With the ball and chain? I forget what that's called. Not a mace. What the hell is that called? I can't remember. La 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 la. Alright. Flail. Thank you, Big Papa Phil. It's called a flail. You're right. So, the key to winning this battle is evening out the fights. So, each party basically fights the enemies 1 to 2 times. And then you go fight the boss. Preemptive attack. That's perfect. That means the Mammoth will not be able to use its ice ability because I'll kill it first. Very nice. Yeah. Moogle Spear is one of the best weapons for a Moogle. The spear is really powerful. Okay, so now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch it up. And I'm going to have this party start fighting some of these guys. Dun, dun, dun. Doom fan wants me to play Metal Gear Solid 1 again. Maybe someday I will. Who knows? Hey, look, it's Cuckoo. Mog. You notice that Mog all of a sudden has a very different name. All the other Moogles start with K, and Mog has his own name. There's a reason for that, and you'll find out later in the game. Mastered a new dance. That was Mog. Mog has the ability to learn dances. And when he does, it does elemental effects on the enemies or on the party. Depending on what the dance is, it could have random effects. So that's pretty cool that he learned to dance. We're probably going to use it. It's not a Morning Star, that's a type of mace. That's right. The flail is the one with the loose spiked ball, while the Morning Star is the one that has the, Oh, here we go. We're going to try Dusk Requiem. So here's his dance. The dance caused a cave-in. Look at that. So when you do these dances, they do random moves, so that the cave-in causes damage over time to an enemy. There's the flail. Huh. Nice. La la. A Mog on a log with a frog. That's right. So we're still good. There's only one enemy left, but we could go right for the boss. Here we go. Boss time. Lobo and Marshall. Uh-oh. Hit me with net. I think that slows you down. I can't remember exactly what it does. I'm pretty sure it slows you down or something. Tusk. Ouch. That's a, I think that's supposed to be like a boomerang type weapon. Charge. Oh, you did a lot of damage. Yeah, you see what he hit me with net, and the net freezes you, so I can't attack till that purple effect is off of Mog. Everyone else can still attack, though. This guy does a lot of damage. Come on, Mog, do something. He's still stuck. Snare. Aha! Does it insta-kill him? I think I killed him. Snare is an insta-kill move, and I just killed the boss with it. So like I told you, when he does a dance, it's like it has like a chance to do one of 4 random effects. I did the insta-kill. Very nice. A potion and a tonic earned. Very cool. The thing is, on most bosses that doesn't work, but this is an early boss, so it worked. Big Papa Filzy got sucked straight to hell. A portal to hell opened up, sucked him right down. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Bobavera just cheered. He said, I really like the sprite designs of the SNES, especially well-designed sprites. It was just pleasing to look at and appreciate that everything was designed by hand. I wouldn't mind having modern games that had SNES aesthetics. Games could be massive 100+ hours of gameplay, yeah. I think the Switch will. Aha! Hey, back with us now? You saved me. Save your thanks for the Moogles. Ugh, I can't remember anything, past or present. You have amnesia? A man said my memory would come back. Well, give it time. You're safe with me. I give you my word. I won't leave you until your memory returns. By the way, this secret entrance might be useful someday, so don't forget about it. And incidentally, you'll use that secret entrance again later. That's right, Moogles learn Secret of Mana as well. Here we are. This is a classroom for the beginner. Here we answer your questions about the world. Think of us as your advisors. So this is interesting because when you go in here, I think you can find some items. I think there's a save point in here as well. I think there's a way to replenish your HP too. Yeah, here we go. So by drinking from that bucket, I think you got like your full HP back. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to remember. I think one of these rooms has items in it, and one of them has a save point. Oh, there's a chest right there. Out of the way. Tonic. It's a healing item. I don't want to talk to these guys. They're just teaching you about the combat, and I already know about the combat, so... I can't leave because one of the guys is blocking the door. He was in the doorway. Okay. La 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 la. Damage is more severe when caught in a pincher attack. Oh, I know. Sleeping bag, another healing item. That one you can only use at a save point. Okay. La 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 la. Everyone hates Chris. Brooklyn Bart says I recommend the show Everyone Hates Chris. Episode 18. Yo, episode 16 is my favorite. I've never seen the show. Monster in a box! What? A surprise attack. Lobo. So this is what it's supposed to teach you, is that sometimes there's monsters in boxes, so be careful what you open. In reality, there's not that many monsters in boxes in the game. I think there's less than a dozen, actually. Vincent asked what I want a Final Fantasy VI Remake. Yes. Now, I could save here, but I'm not gonna, because you can save as soon as you get outside. Okay, we're done. If I try to go back in town, watch what happens. Huh? Hey, who might you be? Oh! This isn't good. We better hightail it southward to Figaro. And so, the game opens up for the very first time. Now, here's the thing. This is why I like classic Final Fantasy. The game world will open up right away. A lot of modern RPGs, you end up on this insanely linear path for a very long time, where you don't even get to do, like, open world walking or nothing. It's just like, you're just on this linear path. You have to do what you're told no matter what, and it's a lot of narrative and stuff. This, immediately, now we're in the open world. If we want, we can just walk around, we can grind for a bit, or we can just head it straight to Figaro. So, pretty cool. So we'll head south to Figaro. Oh, we're gonna have to do some random fights, of course, as always. Yes. A leafer. Excuse me. What? My Return 96 says there's 15 people in the chat. If DSP won't respond to any messages. First of all, I'm responding to your message, and there's way more than 15 people in the chat. What are you talking about? So obviously the enemies are going to be really easy here in the early parts of the game. Okay, here we are. We're in the desert. I like the world map of this game because it has these lighter dots on it, and those tell you where things are. Caves, towns, so you know which direction to walk. Uh-oh, it's a lot of enemies. Excuse me. Excuse me. How dare you sting me? I said, how dare you sting me, you disgusting creature. Didn't die? Oh my god. Got a lot of HP. How dare you sting me with a critical hit? Critical hit. God damn it. Alright, very nice. Nobody in chat is paying attention to the game, then how are people talking to me about the game? You're just an idiot. Just being an idiot. Okay, here we go. Oh no! Oh no. Sandray and Aranede. Okay. At least they're singing the guy with more HP. La 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 la. AK Trader says the chat's bored because this sucks. Well, guess what? You're now banned. With the account that was created 3 hours ago just to fucking troll this game. See you in hell, motherfucker! Ah! 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 Take that shit. Take that shit! Insult Final Fantasy VI, get leaned in on, bitch! Figaro Castle. Wait! Oh, it's you. Proceed. Oh, it's you. It's okay. So, Figaro Castle. If I remember correctly, there's a lot to do here. Beyond is a Figaro engine room. We're ready to leave at a moment's notice. You might be saying, what do you mean ready to leave? Well, you'll find out later. Also, if I remember, there's a staircase right here, but you can't access it right now. That's dangerous. What are you doing? That's dangerous, asshole. Ah, look, it's the prison. These thieves have been terrorizing the vicinity. Stay away from them. Later on, you can do stuff with these thieves, I believe. They're part of the major plot later on in the game, so... I also love the Figaro theme. Hear it? Go see the king. Go see the king. It doesn't look like it, but this castle incorporates some of the most high-tech devices in existence. For example... Ooh, oh, they're all top secret. Oops. Well, you're an idiot. Okay.